Welcome to the Home Inspector Marketing Podcast. Because you're a home inspector looking to increase your sales, improve your cash flow, and boost your bottom line, you are in the right place. For additional training resources on how you can grow your home inspection business, go to microreturns.com right now. And now, here's the podcast.
Hi, this is Mike Crow, and I run a home inspection business. In fact, I've run a couple of home inspection businesses. The true joy for me, though, has been helping literally thousands of home inspectors build really solid home inspection businesses as well. We can help a single-man operation be able to do over $300,000 a year, maybe all the way up to $400,000 a year as a single inspector operation. Even better for me is the 80-plus companies that we have helped be able to build million-dollar home inspection businesses. I would like to help you be able to do the same thing.
There are a million excuses for not doing something in your business, but Mike is here to tell you to get over it, because the things you do today will have huge implications in the future. If you want to know how to start building the future you want, email us at hello@coachblueprint.com.
Let me share something with you. My favorite day of the year. One of my coaches sent this to me, and I immediately put it in my presentation. March 9th is Get Over It Day. So people at some point, and all of my coaches, all of my members, everybody I've coached, at some point I've said, get over it. We can't do sprinkler systems. Why not? Well, because we don't have that many in our area. Get over it. You got more than you realize. And how many times have somebody said, oh, well, termite inspections are done for free by this other company, and so no, they don't need us to do it. And all I want you to know is your competition has done an incredible job of brainwashing you. So get over it, okay? And by the way, I'm waiting for Stop It Day, okay? Anybody ever seen Bob Newhart where he does that little routine, Stop It? If you have it, write it down, just write Bob Newhart. And for you young guys, ask somebody next to you how to spell that, okay? Bob Newhart. Stop it. It's an incredible, great tune. And so sometimes I just want to tell people, stop it, okay? Because it gets so silly. All right, your future begins now. When did your future really begin, okay? Let me ask you, if you could go back and tell yourself something 10 years ago that would help you today, what would that be? I'm actually going to give you 30 seconds to think about that. I'm going to watch the clock. Think about it. I'd love for you to write it down. If you could go back in time and tell yourself something 10 years ago that would help you today, what would that be? So, the future is truly in the past. Alex and I recently went to Walt Disney World, and we did a lot of walking around. In fact, I think I bruised my feet. They're a little sore still today. But we walked and we hit every park in 4 days. And we did the dinosaur ride, and the dinosaur ride is wonderful, but it says the future is truly in the past. And I immediately started taking notes and writing down, and I was thinking, it's so true, okay? What we do today becomes the past tomorrow. Think about that. What we do today becomes the past tomorrow. What are you going to do today? What are you going to do tomorrow? What are you going to do Thursday that will affect your whole future? Either positively or negatively, okay? So the past is truly the future. When you understand this, you begin to realize how true the statement is and what your future will look like. One of the strange things about me is I have this ability to see into the future. Now, I blame my dad for this because every time I turned around, he was asking me what the future would look like. And then he was telling me what the future would be like. And he said one of his favorite sayings is, 20 years from now, you'll understand better. Because he's 20 years older than me. So I just want you to know, Dad, I'm watching you every step of the way. That's me 20 years from now. I mean, it is, isn't it? Isn't it for all of us to some degree? Okay? And mistakes he makes, I'm not making those mistakes. The things he does right, I'm doubling down on. All right? So what will your future look like? And here's the cool thing is you get to help determine that today. It's important to do what matters. There's a book out there called that. A coach introduced it to me. I haven't finished reading it yet. I started it. But Basically, this whole CEO said, what we try to do is teach people every single day, every single time, do what matters. You'd be surprised how much time we waste on doing things that don't matter. So let's do what matters. Now, I will tell you, building yourself as a leader matters. You may not know this, but people are following you. You're a leader already. Now the question is, are you a good leader? Okay? So there's certain things. A leader has to set the vision. A leader has to deliver results. Don't miss that one. Deliver results. Deliver results. Can I say it a third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time? A leader has to what? People do not want to follow people that do not deliver results. It's one of the problems that so many people have. And then you need to multiply people. You need to help other people be able to be successful as well. To get those things done, you need to have some core values. One of the things that I absolutely love was about 5 years ago, we went to a place and my family, me, Krista, Jonathan, went and we did this whole piece over here and we put all of our core values on a huge poster and we hang it in the office, and every room in our office has that on 11 by 17 printed so that we can see it. Our inspectors are required to memorize it. Our employees are required to memorize it. We tried to make it easy. We turned it into an acronym, architects, so that it's there, so that it's easy to do. You should read it because I've read core values from hundreds of companies, and we have some that they don't have, and I don't understand why they don't have them. This is what it looks like, okay? We achieve wow through service. We recognize profit is essential because the more money we make, the more people we can help. We constantly improve. We honor the difference between clients and customers and help both succeed. Nobody gets that one. We illustrate integrity and do what we say we'll do and finish what we start. We treat time with respect. We equip, empower, and encourage each other for personal and professional significance. We conquer challenges with optimism. We treat others like we want to be treated. And we shine by inherent design, helping others help themselves and others. So what does it mean to be a leader? Jack Welch said this, I thought it was pretty good. Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. I told Krista, I told Jonathan, you want to be a leader at some point? Yeah. Okay. You want to manage at some point? Yeah. Okay. You have to learn to be a good follower first. All of our coaches were followers at first. I'm a follower still today in certain circles that I fly in. Okay? You need to be the same. You have to be able to lead yourself before you can lead others. Dan kind of said it this way. You have to get it right at home first before you can get it right in the world. So you start with yourself, then you start with others, then you start with leaders, you start with your company, and eventually, if you do it right, you get a shot at changing the world. That's what we're doing here, guys. We're changing the world. We're changing marriages. We're changing families. We're changing businesses, one business at a time. But all of you will leave, and all of you will work through setting it out so that you can reach out to other people. So guys, I just want you to know there's 5 voices, and you can do this. You can go online and take an assessment. 5 voices online assessment if you want. And I'm going to give you my voices in order, and I'm going to tell you a big secret. My voices are less than 5 points apart. I told you yesterday one of the biggest secrets to being a success. Who remembers what that was? So being a chameleon, you've got to learn to be able to move inside of all circles. You've got to be able to move with pioneers. You've got to be able to move with everybody else, okay? Creative. I have actually got no creative bones in my body whatsoever. But I can take other people's creativity and connect them. It is one of my biggest accomplishments. Over half of what you see came from other industries, from carpet cleaning industries, from HVAC industries, from a dentist, from all types of other places. And I keep asking myself, how can I put that into my home inspection business? And that's one of the reasons we grew so much. So my creative really came up on the clock higher than I expected. Connector. I am probably the strongest connector in this room. I know more people, and if I don't know the person personally, I know how to reach them. Being a connector is one of the most powerful things you can do. And I want you to think about this. You walk from real estate office to real estate office to real estate office. You walk from agent to agent. You can be a connector as well. That's one of the places I learned it. Being a nurturer is very, very powerful. I nurture everybody. And by the way, I tick everybody off at some point as well. But a nurturer sometimes says, really? What do you mean you can't do that, Amy? Tell Terry to shut up and get out of your way and let you do it, okay? Get over it, Terry, okay? But I tick everybody off at some point. In fact, this last year, I ticked a lot of people off. But it happens when you're growing a business, when you're moving forward. There are some people that do not want to see you move forward. There are people that want you to stay where you are because they're comfortable where you are. They need to get over it because I'm not staying where I am. I refuse to. Okay? And then there's the guardian. And I surround myself with guardians. And I am a guardian for a lot of you. But honestly, when you're moving fast, you need some guardians in your life that got your back.
We hope you enjoyed the podcast. And as a friendly reminder, if you're looking to increase your sales, improve your cash flow, and boost your bottom line as a home inspector, go to MikeCrowReturns.com right now.